So this is my corporate margin account, that is the business margin account, self-directed. I had made a video on how you can open this on Questrade, and from time to time I fill this IRS treaty form. So this shows 8 pages, but only the first 3 pages have to be filled. Remaining page 4 onwards, you will see this general instruction on how to fill. I'll show you how I am filling this and the reason for checking some of the boxes or entering the detail. That way you would know what I am doing. We go further. In case you have planned to open Questrade account, you can use my refer a friend link, and this way we both will earn $50. How it works? There are 3-step process. You can copy the link from the description, or you can use this personalized referral code. So once you get that and finish setting up the account, we both will earn $50 reward within next 2 months. So open directly with Questrade, but you see, you will not get reward of that $50 if you're not using any refer a friend link. So why not we both get benefited by this? Save time. I have shown you the pre-filled form. Here the account number and the signature you will have to take a printout and then manually enter with pen. Rest of the things you can see here can be filled online, and it is also editable. So from your incorporation document, enter the name of the beneficiary company. So you can see here, this is the organization name which is given. Again, these are all fictitious details, but this is how I exactly filled. Then country of incorporation, Canada. Then the address, city, province, postal code and country. Mailing address, I left it blank, and there is no US taxpayer identification number. So this field was left blank. And then foreign TIN, in this case, I entered the business identification number, which if you look at your business document, this is how it will be given: business number and then program identifier and reference number. So this, what you see here, is what is business number. Here I selected corporation from the entity type. You go and read this, and in my case, this is what I selected. Then coming down, claim of tax treaty benefit if applicable. Canada and US has a tax treaty, and for that reason I filled this also, checking this box. The beneficial owner is resident of Canada within the meaning of income tax treaty between United States and that country. This is the convention for the treaty between Canada and US, and always refer to this document if there are any changes. As you are aware, changes keep happening. Always come to this and look at this document. The link you can find in the description, or just if you enter convention between Canada and United States of America, you will get this detail. Basically, this is to avoid the double taxation. Here, the beneficial owner derives the item. Now you can read this entire part. Here I have selected company that meets the ownership and base erosion test. And the reason being that it's a default private company, and at least 50% owned by the resident of the treaty country, which is Canada in this case, and less than 50% of the income is paid to non-resident party, be it consulting, royalties, interest, anything which goes to non-resident. So in my case, I meet these both criterias, and this is the base erosion part. Even as a single owner Canadian company, it becomes typically straightforward. 100% of share owned by Canadian resident, and then base erosion is negligible. Income stays in the company and it is used for business. But in my case, actually is unchecked because there is no dividend claim from US. No security shares are held from where dividend comes to the account, and that's why this is kept unchecked. For the dividend claim, again coming to this serial number 8, special rate and condition, the beneficial owner is claiming the provision of Article 10 identified on 7A about to claim a 15% rate of withholding on specified type of income, dividend from US corporation. This will be entered. In my case, this was not entered. Just showing if there are any dividend from the US corporation, this will be done. And then entity status, in my case, it is active non-financial entity. Let me elaborate how I chose active non-financial entity between these 3 options. Non-profit organization, it is not in my case, so I skip this. Between active and passive non-financial entity. The majority of income is from active business operation and not investment, and less than 50% from passive source, which is dividend. Also less. That's why I chose active non-financial entity. For the passive non-financial entity, I just explained active. If it is not active, then you know what that is. Here I check this part, active non-financial entity, I certify that, and here you can see this explanation on the non-financial entity. Further come down, this I left it blank because in case any substantial US owner owns over 10% of the entity, in that case, this gets filled. In my case, I kept it blank, and then here I certify that I have the capacity to sign the entity identified on line 1 of this form, and then I understand that this form is valid for 3 years and I will update with new signature upon expiry date. Then name of the designated signatory and then the date. Once this is entered, this signature part, you will have to do this manually. I did mention that at start of the video. So just check, recheck, cross check what has been filled. Take a printout, do the signature here and enter the account number detail here. You can find that detail from your account. Here I have hidden, and once that is done, then you come to this document section. This is after summary, move money, and this is where the documents is. Here you will come to this upload document section, and I have selected IRS treaty statement. It's a long drop down list. Let me show that to you. You see here, anytime you want to address an issue, you want to update anything to Questrade, you will come here and you have everything, address document and article of incorporation, bank letter, whatever the document upload you want to do, you have a specific selection to be made. In this case, it is the IRS treaty statement. Once that is done, here from your account, you can see I have selected corporate margin, and once that is selected, attach file. So right now I have already attached. If you don't attach, you have this option to browse and attach. Once that is done, additional detail which is optional, it is up to you if you want to enter. Here I have entered 3-year once update, and then you just go and upload. There are many other videos related to business where I have shared my own personal experience. You can check that out. Here is the complete list which I have organized in the website. You can directly go to the YouTube channel and check it out. If not, this website also gives you pre-arranged list and categorized, which makes it easy sometimes for you to navigate. So hopefully this video was of help to you. Do let me know your comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.